Hey everybody, apologies in advance for the way I look and sound today because I feel like crap. I think I've got the flu, so that's awesome. But welcome to another Sporcle Saturday. I'm yours truly, Pat Dooley. I am a wrestling ring announcer, commentator, interviewer. I've been working creative, documentaries, pretty much anything in wrestling that doesn't involve taking bumps. I'm your man. What I've been doing for the last several months here on the YouTube channel is I go to Sporcle.com, which is an online quiz site. Each and every Saturday at noon Central Time, I find a wrestling-related quiz, and I take it for you fine folks. I'm wrapping up my Royal Rumble season. It's gone on an extra couple of weeks because, you know what? I like the Royal Rumble, even though the Rumble was several weeks ago. This week is the last of the Rumble-related quizzes we're doing this year. There we go. Professional show business. Who eliminated me? Can you name who eliminated the following wrestlers in the Royal Rumble? So they've randomly chosen. I'm not sure what the logic is behind. I'm guessing it's probably the people that have been in the most Rumbles. And I have to guess who eliminated them from each. There's 207 answers, and I've got 10 minutes to get them. I'll get into plugs and stuff at the end. Let's go ahead and just get started. Okay. So, there's really going to be no rhyme or reason to these, so I'm just going to start. I'm going to start by naming all the people that are already in the quiz. Kane, Kofi Kingston, no, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz, Goldust, Randy Orton. There we go. Big Show, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Jericho, Undertaker, Rikishi, Booker T, Godfather, Punk, Edge. Who else is there? Triple H, Cena, JBL, Christian, RVD. Okay. So most of these guys are all like this generation, or not that far back. So I'm just gonna go with the top guys that haven't already been. So Cena, Batista, Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Sheamus, Gunther, Drew McIntyre, John Morrison. We did Miz already? No. Okay. Who else have we got that's up near the top? I already got Rollins, Punk, Roman, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Ted DiBiase Jr. I see he's one of 3 on there for Kane. Let's get to, what's that big list there? Big Boss Man, Test, Bulldog, Gangrel, Edge, Backlund. Oh, hey, look at that. Bob Backlund's eliminated Rikishi twice. Okay. So we're doing all right. So we did Kofi. Let's do Big E. Xavier Woods. Christian Edge. Charlie Haas. Samu. No. Master Sexay. Scotty Too Hottie. Stevie Richards. I'm just doing like spin-offs of like people that are already on here, like people they've teamed with, just kind of spiraling outward from there. Farouk. All right. I already said, yeah, Booker's one of them that's on here, isn't he? Isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Okay. Bret Hart. Because there's a few from the 90s, so I'm going to try and hit them too. Austin, Rock, Foley. Who would have eliminated Kane in 96? I mean, he would have been Isaac Yankem at that point. I would have thought Bret. That's why I said I know Benoit eliminated Big Show in 04 because they were the final two. Okay, so Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, if I could type, Eric Rowan, Lashley, Rusev, let's see, who else am I missing? Brock, Mr. Kennedy. I'm trying to think of like mid-2000s guys that got a bit of a push. Sandow, I see Miz there. I thought maybe Goldust in '98. Who would have eliminated him? Who was he feuding with at that point? I don't know. Orton. Look at it. Who would have eliminated Jericho from his first in 2000? I would have thought it'd be somebody like Rock, Kurt Angle maybe. No, but that does give me a couple. It's not Benoit. It's not Christian. It's not Edge. Shelton might have been eliminated by one of the Resistance guys. No. I'm just trying to think of who they would have been feuding with during those years. It might even be a little later. Kali. Isra. I'm doing pretty well. 155 out of 207. I've got all the Christians. Who would have got RVD in 2006? 06, I think, was the year he beat Cena for the title, wasn't it? Sabu, Sandman, Dreamer, Marcus Corvon, Kevin Thorne. Who are the other ECW guys? Elijah Burke. Rhino. Yeah, I was pretty sure he was the one that eliminated Cena in 18. Rikishi in 95. He would have been making a difference. Rikishi back then. So who are the mid-card guys then? I already said, did I say Diesel? Shawn Michaels. I said Yokozuna. British Bulldog, I already said. Bret Hart. Jean-Pierre Lafitte. Who was Savio Vega? Who are the guys like the Waylon Mercy? Who was around the 95 Rumble? Was it one of the Blue Brothers? I think I went to one of the In Your Houses. I'm trying to remember who all was on that show. Douglas. I'm sure he's not. Razor Ramon. No. Ray. Tom Pritchard. Oh, okay. We're going to not get hung up on Rikishi. Just think about who are other big... Just basically the top stars of the last 20 years. I feel like I've named all the big ones. I'm sure I'm missing some obvious ones here, but I got the cold medicine cloudy head, so I'm probably missing some obvious ones. Did any of the McMahons eliminate anybody? Logan Paul. Oh, didn't Johnny Knoxville eliminate Miz? Nope, I guess not. logos in a bunch of them. X-Pac. Okay, there we go. Road Dog, Billy Gunn, Ken Shamrock. I'm trying hard not to look at the Jack specific figures right behind me. That'll give away some stuff. Time's gonna run out. 170 out of 207 is not terrible, but it's not great either. I get another couple, just so I'm not without an answer for the last minute of the quiz. Who else am I missing? And I know there are like random, like Maven eliminated Undertaker in 02. Hogan, Savage. Alright, 172 out of 207. Rey Mysterio, Daniel Bryan, Damian Priest, Brian Kendrick, Cesaro, Andrade, Elias, Finn Balor, another Mysterio. Yeah, a lot of these I should have got. I mean, how was I going to remember that Chains was the one that eliminated Goldust in 98? Yeah, I mean, a lot of these I should have got. I should have remembered it was China. I didn't remember LOD being the one. And that's Giant Gonzalez eliminating Undertaker in 93. That's a stretch. He wasn't actually in the match. He just interfered and was the reason Undertaker was eliminated. But he didn't actually eliminate him. But oh well. Eddie, Flair, Chavo. Yeah, a lot of these I should have got. I should have for sure got Rey Mysterio. I should have for sure got the Guerreros, Ric Flair, Daniel Bryan I for sure should have got. Finn Balor. Yeah, but, I mean, 172 out of 207 is not terrible for a quiz of that depth. It does continue my streak of not getting 100% on any quizzes in 2024, which kind of sucks. But, you know, I guess it is what it is, right? So, let's go back to full screen here. Quiz is over and get into plugs. I've got a little more real estate on the screen, so I'm not putting logos and stuff over a wall of text that was already there. But as I mentioned at the top, I'm a wrestling announcer, primarily as a ring announcer, but I've done commentary. But you can catch me as a ring announcer every Friday night in Tullahoma, Tennessee for the Southern Wrestling Federation. Every Saturday night, I'm in Morrison, Tennessee for Tennessee All-Pro Wrestling. Except once a month on a Saturday, I'm in Hohenwald, Tennessee with TriStar Wrestling. Of course, I've also done other bookings outside of that, so, you know, if you've got a show coming up and you want me on a Friday or a Saturday, let's talk. I did Effie's Big Gay Thanksgiving back in November for Elevation Pro Wrestling in North Carolina, which was my first out-of-state booking. I've only been doing this since April, so I've got 50 shows. Well, by the time this comes out, I'll have done 51 shows with yesterday's SWF show being the 51st. I've done out of state. I've done commentary. I did a lot of commentary for the School of Morton, which is Ricky Morton's school out in Chuckey, Tennessee. I was their play-by-play announcer for a while till life got in the way and I just couldn't make that drive anymore. But yeah, aside from that, social media information is on the screen. I've got a website coming. It's a work in progress, and hopefully that'll kind of consolidate all of that, and I can just send you to one link rather than sending you to, 8 or whatever I've got on the screen right now. Thanks so much for watching. I'm back next week as WrestleMania season starts with a quiz called Sporcle Crossword WWE WrestleMania. Don't know what that is. I mean, I'm assuming it's a crossword of some sort, but we'll see. Hopefully you'll join me then. Again, it's each and every Saturday here on youtube.com/@PatDooleyWrestling, where I do a quiz each and every Saturday, noon Central Time. Until then, have a great week.